So what it is given in the problem statement? A square pyramid dimensions we have seen. So regarding solids, we have discussed a square pyramid with base 40 mm and axis is given. Now let us go to cutting plane. So how? What is the second statement in the problem statement? What is second statement? It is cut by section plane. How is the section plane, Sorali? It is cut by the section plane. What is description of it?
Perpendicular to VP.
Perpendicular to VP and inclined to at what angle it is inclined at? 45 to HP. So we can say it is just now we will say it is inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP. Then whether it will be AIP or AVP, perpendicular to VP, inclined to HP. So simple thing you remember. There may be a confusion once you will go further. So AIP, I stands for inclined. That inclined the property is related to HP. You remember it likewise. AIP, long form of AIP is auxiliary inclined plane. That inclined the word is related to HP. Similarly, AVP, remember middle word, vertical. As it is a vertical means related to HP. What will be the property of vertical plane related to HP? Vertical plane, how it will be related to HP? Its relation काय असेल vertical plane, so whether it will be inclined or vertical, perpendicular. AVP, it will be perpendicular to HP. Similarly, so this particular square pyramid is cut by AIP or AVP. कसा कट केलेला आहे? Is it by AIP or AVP?
AIP.
AIP, inclined to HP, because the plane is inclined to HP. It is inclined to HP by 45 degree. And other property, it is perpendicular to VP also. That's why. How it is cut? How it is cut? Bisecting the axis of pyramid. Bisecting means this AIP will show its edge view or line view. Which view will be its edge view or line view?
Front view.
Front view means in a front view we are going to show cutting plane. Okay. Next one. How it is cut? How a solid is cut? कसा cut केला solid? Bisect means what? Bisect. By means BI. By means
two.
By means two part. Means whatever axis of pyramid is there, it is going or it is cut in such a way that its axis is divided into two equal parts. Bisect. Bisect means divided into two equal parts. Bisect. Bi means two, tri means three, tetra means four. Likewise. Okay, so draw its sectional top view and true shape of section. These two things we are supposed to draw. Before that, so if you are not remembering, one more hint is there. So where will be the line view of cutting plane? Cutting planes are कुठला view हा line view असतो, or which view will be its line view? So how here which sectional view is asked? Which sectional view is asked in the problem statement? You will see last sentence.
Top
You will
view.
say top view. So sectional top view is asked means solid is cut in front view. काय म्हणलो मी? सॉलिडचा कुठला सेक्शनल व्ह्यू विचारलेला आहे? सेक्शनल
Top
top
view.
view. It means solid is cut in front view. हे लक्षात ठेवा. It is as simple as this. As it is asked a sectional top view, it means solid is cut in front view. Solid हा कट कुठे केलेला आहे? Front view मध्ये कट केलेला. It is not the case that it is cut in top view and it is asked its sectional top view. ज्या व्ह्यू मध्ये कट केलेला आहे तोच सेक्शनल व्ह्यू कधीही विचारलेला नसतो. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल ऑल्सो. Actually, it is not possible. So here, that is one more thing. You have to see which sectional view is asked. Which sectional view is asked. Depending upon that also you can see where it is cut. So as it is in this problem statement, sectional top view is asked. And what it is? Sectional top view asked, it means it is cut in front view. So shall we start to solve the problem?
Yes, sir.
So square pyramid is given. Its base is how it is placed. How it is placed. Base 40 mm, axis 65 mm. How it is placed on the HP with base sides perpendicular. How many base? Two edges of the base perpendicular to HP. Who will guide me? What I have from where I have to start? One stage problem. Who will guide me? काय करायचं आता पहिल्यांदा बेस हा HP मध्ये आहे. What I have to do? First. हा कशा लाईन काढू हॉरिझॉन्टल और व्हर्टिकल टू
Yes, sir.
एजेस ऑफ हॉरिझॉन्टल और व्हर्टिकल 40 mm line. Shall I draw vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
Vertical. Why vertical? Because 40, 40, 40, 40. Okay. So I have drawn this 40. Is it visible? इस पे गए.
Yes, sir.
So I will zoom this. So like this first. Okay. After that, so I will give its dimension. So what should be the dimension?
40 mm.
40.
So tell me whether top view of the square pyramid is over or still I have to draw something in top view again.
Diagonal. Yes, sir.
Yes. What I have to do?
Diagonal.
Diagonal I have to join. What does it mean?
Sir.
What does it mean?
Pyramid.
It is a square pyramid. If I will not join, what will happen?
Square prism.
Prism.
Will become.
Prism.
It will become prism. So I will give name. A B C D. Okay. Okay. So okay. So how many edges it is having? Who will tell how many edges it is having?
5.
Which are they? Edges I must say.
Base.
Edges. Base.
Base 4 and
Six,
apex 1.
What you are asking? 5 is what? What is your answer? I'm asking edges. Age. How many edges it is having?
6,
Eight.
Huh? 6?
8.
8. Very good. 8 edges. Which are they? 8 is correct answer. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A or A, D. 4 edges of base plus slant edges. How many slant edges it is having?
4.
Which are they?
AO, OB, OC, OD.
Very good. OA, OB, OC, OD. 4 plus 4, 8. Now front view. What will be its front view? So from here,
Triangle.
so first I will take projection line. First I will take projection line. Then how much height it is given in the problem statement? How much height it is having?
65.
65.
65. 65. Okay. So then what I have to do? I have to join like this. Join. Okay. Middle will be axis. Middle it will be the axis. So axis we have to show. Axis means center line. It is something like center line. Something like center line. Okay, so this will be the, now we will give name. We will give name to it. Huh? So there will be one point which will be that apex. Here there will be apex. How many points will be there here? How many points will be there?
Two. A dash and D dash.
A dash and D dash. Okay. Then
2.
similarly,
C dash B dash.
here B dash and
C dash.
okay, B dash and C dash. B dash, C dash. And here there will be O dash. Okay, likewise. So also here there will be base. Huh? That base also we have to draw. So whether it will be whether front view is okay. So how much front view axis length is there?
65.
How much it should be? 65. Okay, 65. So this is a simple position of pyramid. This is a simple position of pyramid. Okay. Then now up to this is it okay? So only simple step. Only it is placed such that its two of base edges perpendicular to whom? कोणाला perpendicular सांगितले?
CP.
VP. And it is this position will be as simple as this. Okay. Now at this stage, now we have to cut this object. Okay. Now I will zoom out little. Now we have to cut this object. How will be the cutting plane? How is cutting plane? Or we have to cut this object. The plane which is perpendicular to whom?
VP.
VP.
And inclined to HP.
Inclined to HP at an angle of
45.
45. And how, from where it is passing? From where it is passing? Bisecting the axis means you have to draw midpoint of the axis. You have to draw midpoint of the axis. Suppose so here it is midpoint, or you can take what will at what point it will be the midpoint? 32.5. 32.5 somewhere here.
Yes, sir.
Midpoint will be 32.5.
5.
So now from that point we have to pass cutting plane such that we have to pass cutting plane. How we should pass cutting plane? It should make how much angle with HP?
45.
45 in this way. So how you will draw? How you will draw? Who will tell? कसं draw करू शकता तुम्ही? It should pass through the center. It should pass through the center and it should cut like this. So how you will draw? कसं draw करणार cutting plane? Something like this, or I will go in here. So how much angle it should make cutting plane? So I will show like this. Huh? Okay. So are you getting? So how much angle it should make this cutting plane with HP?
45.
45 degrees.
It should make 45. It should make 45 angle with the HP. It should make 45 angle with the HP. Is it making 45-degree angle? And from what
Yes,
point
sir.
it should pass? And from what point should it should pass?
From midpoint.
From the midpoint means 32. It is rounding up. That's why it is showing 33. So So 32.5. Likewise, 32.5. Okay. So let us give some name to this. Let us give some name. या प्लेनला आपण एक नाव देऊ. What should be the capital A? Anything you can give, or XY. XY already name is there. So let us give capital name. Some name we will give for this plane. Okay, so I will give capital A. Capital A. Capital A. Something like A, B, whatever you want. Choice is yours.
A dash B
Likewise.
dash answer.
Huh?
Dash.
Okay, dash A. As it is in file, no issue. We can do dash A, dash A, dash. Or A. Plane doesn't matter. It is not pointed. One simple line. If you keep as it is, no issue. That is also okay. Now, most important thing. Most important thing. So I will highlight one line. You have to tell me how many edges are there at that point. One line I have highlighted on which you are observing some dot, green, which color, blue color dot. Okay. How many edges are there at that line? किती edges आहेत तिथं?
3.
3. Which are they?
AD, AO, and DO.
No. Where this cutting plane cutting these edges, inclined edges, which are the edges are there, or 2 edges are there?
Inclined
I will,
edges.
okay. Before that, I will give at whatever this A dash cutting plane is there. It is cutting how many edges at this stage? किती edges cut करता है? Inclined edges किती आहेत तिथं?
2.
2. Which are they? कुठल्या कुठल्या आहेत तिथं मग?
AO and DO.
AO and
DO.
DO. So 2 edges are there. That's why I will give 2 names. 1 dash and 2 dash. 2 points. Why I have given 2 points there? इथे 2 point का दिले? लक्षात आलं? इथे 2 point का दिले या ठिकाणी? 2 edges कट केले त्या कटिंग प्लेन तिथे. कुठल्या 2 कटिंग edges कट केलेत? OA, OD. Similarly, towards right hand side. Similarly, towards right hand side. How many edges it might have cut?
2.
2. Which will be that? कुठल्या 2 कट
OB
केले
and
असतील या
OC.
ठिकाणी?
B and O's.
So I will give name as, suppose 1, 2 is given, 3 dash 4 dash, suppose. Suppose 3 dash 4 dash. So these points we have to locate in top view. Means 1 dash 2 dash, 3 dash 4 dash. So if at all we will go serially. So O dash, A dash, it will give 1 dash, O dash, D dash. Suppose we will give, shall I give 4 dash or let it be 2 dash for O dash, D dash? Shall I give 4 dash or 2 dash will be okay? Whether it will be okay? Please respond yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? So shall we locate these points in top view?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How we will locate these points in top view? We'll tell. How we can locate these points in top view? काय करायचं? Directly you can take projection from this point and you have to see where it is cutting. Where it is cutting. Where it is cutting? O dash O to A. Which point will be there on the line O to A? That point will be
One
there
dash,
will be
two dash.
one point will be there on that edge OA. So that let us give name as 1. Here there will be point 1. Similarly, on edge OD, which point will be there on edge OD?
Two.
Point 2. So let us give name as a 2.2. Okay. Similarly, let us draw a line from this cutting edge. Vertical downward line I have drawn. Now I will give name. Okay, so which will be the name?
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Let us give 3 and 4. So which will be that point? O to B. Let us we will give name as
Three.
3. So I will give name as a 3. Okay, and below it, what will be that name?
4.
Four.
4. So this will be 4. So by the cutting plane, no, by that plane, how many points we got?
Four.
4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us join that. So that will be the cutting section. That will be our cutting section. That many edges are cut by this cutting plane. That's why we have to draw. Uh, uh, we have to look at that point, cutting point. We will say, and now join that cutting point. So join 1, 2. Suppose this 3, then 4, 4, then 2, and 1. So are you getting? So whatever points now, whatever lines are there inside that you have to either you have to remove or make it faint. आता आतमधल्या ज्या लाईन काढल्या होत्या जनरली while starting only we have to draw it faint. So, as it is first problem I have not told. So now inside part is our cut section. So either you can remove or make it faint. आतमधला जो part आहे तो काय करून टाकायचा. Either you can make it faint or you can remove and give hatching, or you can maybe something like this, or make it faint. Okay, like this. Now you can give hatching. How to give hatching? So as in we have seen in case of, so here we have to show hatching. So here you have to show hatching lines. Okay, and afterwards or instead of that, what you have to do? Simple lines. So here it is some problem. Maybe something like this. One line you can draw. Something like this. Lines you can draw in this way. Likewise, parallel lines you can draw manually. Actually, it is possible to do directly also, but you can draw like this. Similarly, at this side also. So this will be your hatching, and the remaining lines you can remove. So remaining I will remove. Okay, so likewise, it will be hatching line. Okay, so it will be something like this hatching line. So this is our cut section, half part of the problem. So this will be our half part. So are you getting how it is shown? After that, so sectional top view it was asked in the problem. No, sectional top view. What it was asked? Sectional top view. So that will be our sectional top view. Okay, so are you getting? Are you observing how it is? Sectional top view. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to draw its true shape of the section. So when we are getting true shape of any plane, आपण एखादा प्लेनचा ट्रू शेप कधी मिळतो आपल्याला?
When plane is parallel.
When plane is
Parallel.
parallel. Now to get the true shape, what we have to do? To get the true shape, what we have to do? Very simple. You have to remember now. We have to draw parallel line to whom? आता कोणाला पॅरलल लाईन काढावं लागेल? कोण सांगेल? So that we will get true shape. To whom we should draw the parallel line, so that in a line we will draw. Suppose line we will draw it as a x1 y1, some plane or some reference line. Xy already we have drawn, so let us take as a x1 y1, so that it will be parallel to cutting plane a dash or aa, whatever. So let us draw parallel line to it. Let us draw parallel line to it. Okay, so and okay, something like this. So line, what what name we will give here? X1 y1. Shall we go name as x1 y1, or we can
Yes,
say
sir.
x1 y1. Let us give name as x1 or x y1. Let us give x1 y1 name as x1 y1. Okay, or x1 dash y1 dash. Now what we have to do? Projection line from this. Now our task is to join these points 1, 2, 3, 4. These points we have to join, or we have to locate. So how we have to draw projection line from these points? या पॉइंट मधून कशा प्रोजेक्शन लाईन काढल्या पाहिजेत आपल्याला आता? From 1 dash 2 dash, how it should be? Perpendicular to whom?
Perpendicular.
To whom it should be perpendicular?
x1, y1.
x1 y1 like this. तर आता काय करायचं आपल्याला इथून perpendicular to x1 y1 like these lines we have to draw. Projection line. Let us take projection line. Let us take it as a projection line. अशा projection line काढल्या आपण. Any problem? These projection lines are perpendicular to whom? कोणाला perpendicular आहेत या?
x1, y1.
x1 y1.
So now what we have to do? Okay, like this I have drawn projection. Now I want to locate mark or I want to mark a points from 1 2 3 dash points I want to mark here. So which distances I have to take? In case of which chapter? Projection of line. In that properties of line I have told while marking the distances, which distances we have to mark?
Previous distances.
Very good. Previous distances. And what was the sentence? Previous distances and
And
previous
previous reference line.
Previous distances and previous reference line. Now which is our current reference line while marking the distances? Current reference line
x1, y1.
x1 y1 or x1 dash y1 dash. Which is our previous reference line? Previous reference line कुठली? x1 y1 is a current reference line. Which is our previous reference line? x1
xy.
y1 xy and previous distances. Previous reference line, previous distances. Now that distances I will tell which distance you have to take in compass. So distance of point 1 you have to take. So it is in my case it is 33. In my case it is 33. So I will mark point here 33. Or I have to extend this little. Maybe up to this. Like this I have to extend. Now from here I have to mark point 1 by taking that distance. In my case I cannot take help of. So here on this line 1 point I will mark. So here there will be my point 1. Okay. So 1 point will be there here somewhere. So point 1 or 1 dash, whatever. Then which distance I have to take? Which distance I have to take? Distance of point 2 from the reference line. Okay, so that I will check how much it is. In my case it is whatever it may be. Don't measure. It may be different. So in my case it is 49. So I will measure 49. So whatever it will come. I think it is coming. Just check how much it is coming. It may come something like this. So point 2. Here it is point 2 or 2 dash. Okay, so this will be my one of the point. So 1 dash and 2 dash I have located. Similarly, I have to locate this 3 dash. So I will measure one stroke. This is one and 2756. So I will mark here from this point to this. So here that will I will join direct. So here there will be my point 4 dash, no?
Yes, sir.
4 dash. So this will be my 4 dash. Similarly, on same line, I will mark point 3 dash. And I will join here, something like this. So that will be my cut section. That will be my cut section. Okay. So true shape. True shape will be this. In this, my true shape will be like this. So this will be my problem solution. So this will be my problem solution. And here you have to go for hatching them. So this is true shape. So here there is some problem. Something like this. So that will be our what we have to say, true shape. So 1 dash 2 dash. So this will be our true shape. We can say this is your true shape. I have you understood? So true shape and लक्षात आलं का true shape? How we have to calculate true shape and that shall I show in 3D? Only 1 minute is remained.
सर ते 3 dash point 4 dash च्या आधी येणार ना?
Yes, sir.
Alternate झालं का? Sorry.
3 dash 4 dash.
Yes. Here 4 dash and here 3 dash. Okay. So likewise, shall I show quickly 1 minute is remained or shall we take one another lecture? 1 minute is remained. Have you understood
Yes,
how it
sir.
is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we take one more lecture or shall we take one more? First, 1 minute is remained. Have you understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Will you join after 1 minute?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please join after 1 minute. I will show how it is.